What's that?
That's my cola nut.
Your cola nut.
Yeah, this little fella is what all colas start with, but he was born pretty much caffeine-free.
Pepsi's a cola.
Like's a cola. The difference is Pepsi adds caffeine. Like doesn't. Like is 100% real cola from the cola nut.
Delicious.
That's it.
Where'd your cola nut go?
It's sleeping. The star needs his rest.
Like cola is what cola should be like.
Merry Christmas from Channel 13.
Have you been given your rights?
Let's hear it out loud, Mr.
Yes.
Barney. And you want to make a voluntary statement anyway?
Okay, let's begin at the beginning. State your name.
Spencer Barney.
Your address.
Right now, I'm a guest of the city. Most recently, my residence was Venezuela.
Did you kill Heinrich Kraus and Sophia Capulet?
Yes.
Why?
Because Kraus was too early and Sophia was too hungry.
Nurse, this is Dr. Kavanaugh. Has there been any change in Detective Egan? I see. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Doc.
Hello, Preacher.
Say, how's, Chris doing?
There's been no change.
Well, that's been like a week, right? That's not too good, is it?
It's hard to tell yet. She has a concussion. But until she regains consciousness, the extent of her injuries are going to be impossible to determine.
It was a dreadful thing to happen to Detective Egan, of course. I was terribly shocked when I heard, but...
But what?
Well, I can only tell you exactly what I told her.
Which is?
Any number of anyone on my staff or several dozen visitors could have overheard Chris Egan and me discussing her little boy the day that she assumed her troubles began.
All right, I'm aware of that. But that's exactly why I've started checking into the background of all Image Inc. employees. And that's why I'd also like a list of the visitors you had on a particular day and a list of the visitors you had on the day that her gun was stolen.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were busy.
Oh, no, Greg, come on in. Chief Mallory, this is Greg Schaefer, one of my staff.
How do you do?
Well, how do you do, sir?
He's here on the Detective Egan case. Chief Mallory is going to be checking into the backgrounds of everyone at Image Inc.
Well, I gotta be going.
Yeah, me too.
Listen, you picking Jody up at the college tonight?
Yeah. Say, did she say anything to you when she phoned?
Well, only that she was having a good time.
Yeah, I bet she is, man.
When are you leaving?
Right after this little mini party at WEON, we're celebrating Dr. Carell's first Mind Talk program.
All right. I'll see you there. I gotta go to the hospital first.
Listen, Doc. You hang tough, all right? I got this feeling that Chris is gonna be all right.
So, after all that wandering around, you finally came back to Monticello?
Yes.
When?
Over a month ago. Couldn't believe what the Earls had done to the house.
You were the one who sold them the house.
Best joke I ever played.
Come on, get on with it, Barney.
I discovered the doll was missing from the trunk. I realized it would take some time to retrieve it.
So you had to stick around?
Right. I had a stroke of luck when the Earls left town for an entire weekend. That's when I built the fake brick facades to cover the dumbwaiter opening in the attic in this cellar.
And the Earls never noticed?
Of course not. Both openings had junk stored in front of them to begin with. It was obvious the Earls didn't even know they were there.
So that gave you the freedom to move through the house unobserved?
Sure. Only thing was, I didn't plan on the dumbwaiter mechanism making as much noise as it did, and then the noise being amplified by the air ducts running throughout the house.
That's how the ghost story was started.
Mm-hmm. Sounds of chains rattling and the obvious signs of my searches threw Mrs. Earle into a panic. I didn't plan it that way, but once the theory or idea of a ghost had been established, it was useful as a smokescreen.
How does the Venezuelan, Jose Ruiz, figure in all of this? Was he your accomplice?
No. Ruiz had nursed me back to health after a bout of fever in South America. I had been delirious for a while. Obviously, I'd said too much about the diamonds. That's why he followed me here. I couldn't shake him.
Did you have anything to do with his death? A well-timed push in front of that truck?
No, nothing. That really was an accident. I'm not complaining, though. Ruiz had seen me disposing of Sophia's body, so I wasn't sorry when I heard what happened to him.
Schaefer, that was quite a reaction on your face when she mentioned I'd be checking into the background of Image Inc. employees.
Was it?
I noticed it, too.
Well, I think it's a perfectly normal reaction. I mean, it's a little upsetting to learn that I'm a suspect in a murder case.
No, I didn't say you were a suspect. I just said I was interested in your background. And it's not a murder case. Detective Egan is still alive.
But unfortunately, not in very good shape.
No, she's not in very good shape, but she is going to recover. She is going to recover. All right, I just want to let you know that I'll be handling this case personally.
Yes.
Mr. Schaefer, I'm sure I'll be seeing you again.
Goodbye. Greg, now that Chief Mallory is gone, you can tell me the truth. Why did you react like that?
Alicia, I don't believe this. You don't suspect me, do you? I told him the truth. Look, if I was guilty, I think it would be a great deal more clever of me to cover my emotions, wouldn't it?
I'm not sure.
You're uncertain about me, aren't you? Maybe even a little scared.
Don't be ridiculous.
Maybe even a little excited?
Greg!
I like that feeling.
All right, Mr. Varney, let's move along to your victims. Why did you kill Heinrich Krauss?
I didn't want to. I thought he was leaving, going to a hotel, but when I went to his room to search for the doll, he walked in on me.
He was thinking of leaving right away, and then we talked to him, and he decided not to.
I'm sure he thought it would look too suspicious if he left so soon after I recognized him.
He should have gone anyway. Instead, we fought. I killed him.
You strangled him with a chain?
Yes. I'd done some work on the dumbwaiter when I first arrived at the house. There were several pieces of chain length left over. I thought one might come in handy as a weapon.
Why'd you lug the body up to the attic?
Because I needed time. The Whitneys had already searched up there. I figured that his body wouldn't be found for a while in the trunk.
What about Sophia Capulet?
It was a little bit of a different situation. Aside from my former employer and his wife, who just insisted on playing detective, Sophia was the largest obstacle I had to face.
In what way?
She was forever sneaking down to the kitchen to feed her face at all hours of the day and night. Anyway, when the Earls had renovated, the dumbwaiter ended up in the back of the closet in the pantry. Unfortunately for Sophia, she went looking for a tidbit and opened the closet door. There I was.
That's the reason that she came back into the house instead of going to the gazebo. The poor woman was hungry.
So you killed her there in the pantry?
Then I decided to take advantage again of the ghost story that Raven had uncovered about the house.
How did you know about that?
I heard it through one of the air ducts.
Are you telling me you heard everything that went on in that house?
I listened whenever I could, hoping someone would mention the doll.
Let's get back to Miss Capulet.
I took her body down to the cellar on the dumbwaiter. It was cold that evening. It gave me the idea of soaking her cape in the wash tub and spreading it out so it would freeze.
A frozen sled.
But one that didn't make any tracks. It distributed her weight quite nicely.
So, Spencer, tell me. Then I hear that you put on her high heels.
It's my story, Raven. May I tell it? It was a tight fit, but yes, I did wear her shoes to the gazebo, dragging her behind me on the frozen cape. Then I replaced her shoes on her feet. I put my own back on, tiptoed back through the toe portion of the tracks to the house. Voila, murder by ghost. That's it.
That's enough.
You already know I was approached by Louis Van Dyne. You know, my most serious miscalculation was trusting Van Dyne instead of Mo Eberhart. It was a costly mistake.
Is that your only regret, Spencer? Huh?
With one exception, maybe, listening to Camilla Devereaux. Whatever happened to Camilla? Living a life of luxury on the Riviera?
No, she's in a prison in Hamburg. She lost her diamonds, too.
Hard things to hold on to, diamonds.
Yeah. Don't worry, Spencer. They're safe in a bank. We're rich again.
How could you do it, Spencer? I trusted you.
Oh, yeah, you trusted me. You trusted me like a desk or your favorite chair. It wouldn't collapse under you every time you sat on it, and that's what you did to me, too, isn't it? You sat on me every chance you got. You had to remind me over and over again that I was just another piece of furniture. Look at me, I'm not gonna hurt him. That's it. It's over.
Aren't you forgetting something?
What's that?
The ghost of Anne Hayes. Wasn't Gillian Digby your accomplice in that charade?
I have no idea who pulled that off.
Come on, she had to be the ghost. There couldn't have been anybody else.
No, Calvin, it couldn't have been her. She wouldn't have had a chance to change it out of her clothes that soon.
She must have had time.
Oh, Sky's right. I was on the dumbwaiter in the attic the night he questioned her. I'd been there for some time. I was hiding there because everyone else was downstairs searching for the ghost while she was up there doing exactly what she said she'd been doing. Searching the attic.
That's impossible.
Well, well. Looks like the Whitney house is haunted after all.
Too busy to talk about Sword of Love?
Oh, no, not at all. Come in, Eric.
I'd just like to finalize the plans for the reception next week.
Good, but what have you got?
The guest list to start with.
And Nancy Carr's list is included?
Yes, Miss Van Dyne.
Good. Greg, can you give me an idea of the cost?
Yes, I've got the figures right here.
Exactly what is going on here.
I don't believe you have an appointment.
You know, I don't really care. Now, you get this straight, lady. I paid good money for public relations. And have I had any yet? No. I've got beautiful pictures that Jeremy took of me. They're sitting there gathering dust. I'm the star of a show that's selling out every night. What are you doing about it? Nothing. Now, the first thing I want is for you to...
Miss Franklin, will you turn off your motor? Good. Now, gentlemen, if you will excuse me, I'm afraid I'll have to explain the realities of public relations to one of my clients. Thank you. One thing about radio, Dr. Carell.
What's that, Myrna, besides sheer terror?
Oh, well, you don't have to worry about your makeup.
Oh, thank you, Myrna. I'll try and remember that.
Stop shaking, Beck. You're going to be fine.
Damn right she is. Don't you worry about it.
Just follow my signal, Dr. Carell. You won't have any trouble.
Okay, okay.
Is there room for one more in here?
Hey, Doc. How you doing?
Thank you for coming. Any word about Chris?
No, there's been no change. Don't you worry about that now. You got enough on your hands as it is tonight. Listen, I'd like to salute both of you ladies, because this is the kind of a project that Monticello's needed for a long time.
Oh, thank you.
Right, Doc, all right.
Will you sit down, please?
I'd rather not.
I'd prefer you do. I won't talk to a moving freight train. Now, I'm gonna lay this on the line.
Suit yourself.
You can throw your weight around the Whitney Theater all you like. If you want to play big fish in a little pond, I couldn't care less.
Now you just wait a minute,
You
lady.
are no longer a movie star. Understand that you are not even a major client of Image Inc. We could drop you in a minute, and there'd be nobody to see you bounce. Understood?
Listen, all I wanted was for you to...
You will never barge into my office again unannounced. And you will not try to do our job for us. This is a big pond, and you are a little fish. In big ponds, little fish can get eaten. Is that clear?
That's clear.
Good. Now, I'll be happy to tell you exactly what we have planned for you. Next week. So you make an appointment.
Listen, I'm really sorry if I came off to... I mean... I guess you know how much this means to me.
Yes. I know.
Well, here, Sky. I believe this check will square us up even, and I threw in a little bonus, too.
It's very generous of you, Jim, but I really don't think you've been paying much attention to what I've been telling you.
Oh, yeah, I heard you all right.
Jim, I know what I'm talking about. Alicia and the rest are conning you. There's not going to be any revolution in that island.
Oh, listen to me, my boy. The reason why I'm at the top and you're just scraping along is because I can smell out a good deal from halfway across the world.
Yeah, well, this one smells all right. Bye, Dot.
Bye-bye, Skylar. Come on, Bunny. Let's go see what Gunther has cooked up for dinner.
Okay,
Maybe he's made his pink souffle surprise. Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
Swell idea. Well, honey, fire's almost out. Well, what do you say you and me mosey on up to the bedroom? Go to bed.
Okie dokie, Bunny. Bunny, about that poor little island.
Now, don't you worry about my business. I told you, Di.
I worry about you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Beth Carell, and every evening, Monday through Friday from 10 to 2, I'll be bringing you a new radio call-in program called Mind Talk. I suppose the best way to begin is to introduce myself. I'm a psychiatrist. I hope that doesn't sound intimidating, because it isn't really. It simply means that my job is to try and help people with emotional problems by showing them how to understand them and, above all, how to deal with them. So I do hope you call in. My number's 555-3113. That's 555-3113. The main thing I'd like to make clear is that I'm not here to dispense instant psychology. I'm merely here to answer questions about stressful situations, to invite open discussion, and to suggest possible solutions. Our first caller is on the line. Hello, this is Dr. Beth Carell, and you're on Mind Talk.
Oh, Bunny. Bunny, I'm afraid I'm going to scream.
Oh, for God's sake, don't do that, Dot. No, don't get hysterical on me. Promise.
All right, I promise.
Oh, damn. I wish I knew what happened to my shotgun.
Oh, I wish so too with all my heart.
You need 3...
Get the hell out of here once and for all. Come on. We'll send for our things tomorrow.
I hate this old house.
All right.
Hey, I just saw the others driving out, so I put the fuses back in the box.
I thought you deserved a lesson, you.
Hey, come on. Hey, how did you figure it out?
You told me, Gunther.
Gunther, you were sworn to secrecy.
No, I didn't say anything to him. No, I swear. I swear.
Yeah, you're all wrapped up here. Well, you didn't lie. You didn't tell me directly, Gunther, but when you told me that story about Ann Hayes going out to the gazebo without leaving any tracks, I realized that was impossible unless you were lying.
Hey, me? Lie?
So I figured if you were lying, who were you lying to protect? Guess who you?
Oh, you're just brilliant, aren't you?
So you made it all up, huh? Marcus Crosby, Ann Hayes, the whole thing?
Yep, I got the idea when the Earls came in and said that they thought the house was haunted. Wasn't it great? It got them out for good.
You could have gotten yourself killed.
Oh, I didn't care as long as we got the house back. Can you imagine how cheap they're gonna sell us this house back?
Hey! Boy, now we're rich!
I ought to turn the both of you over to the cops.
Oh, you wouldn't. Would you?
No. Because we're home again!
The three of us?
Merry Christmas, the three of us, yes!
Has to be dull. And if it is dull, it is probably not being reported in the right way.
The greatest compliment I could have is when a viewer says, you asked just the question I wanted to ask.
The people of ABC News, uniquely qualified to bring you the world.
Thursday.
She's willing to serve her country.
Average Americans are off to Amsterdam.
Have a nice day.
To stop a master spy who wants $1 million in diamonds.
Take a break!
To upset the balance of power. Masquerade.
Tonight. The year 2081, and Wendy Mead is having company.
Rodney, set the table. I'll dial chicken a la Wendy. And now, for a beautiful shine on this kitchen floor.
Your robot again?
Nope, my Mop and Glow.
Mop and Glow.
Mop and Glow. There's no quicker, easier way. For regular or no wax floors, Mop and Glow cleans and shines at the same time.
Beautiful. And it was so easy.
Honey, Mop and Glow is still the easy way to a beautiful floor.
The great new taste of Chuck Wagon. Salt in their tracks.
What's new about Chuck Wagon? A new improved combination of beef, chicken, and vegetable-flavored chunks. Plus a rich, savory coating made with real meat juices. The great new taste of Chuck Wagon brand dog food really stops dogs in their tracks.
The great new taste of Chuck Wagon. Stops dogs in their tracks.
New from Purina.
All because the lady loves Milk Tray. An extraordinary assortment of the finest Cadbury's milk chocolates. Milk Tray, new from Cadbury.
Madame Butterfly was never meant to sound like that. She was meant to sound like this. But when my nose is stuffed up, nothing performs better than Dristan long-lasting nasal spray.
Dristan goes to work immediately, breaking through congestion to open up swollen nasal membranes so you can breathe freely all day.
Dristan long-lasting. Nobody knows my nose better.
Dristan long-lasting contains the longest-lasting nasal decongestant you can buy, or Dristan regular.